Greetings to you, officials of the International Association of National Youth Service, organizers of the 8th Global Conference on National Youth Service, service learning practitioners, policymakers, researchers, youth development workers, and youth delegates. I would like to express my profound gratitude to the International Association of National Youth Service for inviting me to be a part of this occasion, which revolves around a subject and theme very critical to the renewal, development, strengthening, and sustenance of our development and governance processes in Liberia. Let me at the outset emphasize that youth empowerment and national development are inextricably linked. Youth empowerment is a cross-cutting issue that features supreme in Liberia's recently drafted poverty reduction strategy entitled Lift Liberia. It will continue to be a pillar of development because no democracy can flourish unless youth are engaged in ways and processes that enhance their leadership capacity, teach citizenship, promote social cohesion, and reinforce norms embedded in democracy. No nation, especially those emerging out of violent conflict, can progress without investing in youth development. As Liberia continues to rebound from nearly 2 decades of war, service learning and altruism can be effective peace-building tools. Peace-building is largely a post-conflict process. It is a process in which we ensure that relative stability is maintained, enhanced, and sustained. It is a process in which we take decisive measures to tackle the mistakes of the past that may return us to crisis. Liberia's youth, and I dare say Africa's youth, are crucial to the ongoing peace-building and development initiatives taking center stage. In the case of Liberia, young people were key actors before, during, and after our civil conflict. But youth did not only play a negative role. An overwhelming number of our youth were victims of the war. Those who became perpetrators of the war were themselves victims of exploitation by misguided politicians. If young people have been influential and active throughout our socio-political development, it follows suit that their leadership and patriotism are vital to the consolidation of peace in Liberia. This is where I believe service learning can make an enormous impact. My government has taken some steps in engaging our youths in peace under the umbrella of the Federation of Liberian Youth, have developed and validated a national youth policy which my government has endorsed. Among issues raised in the policy is the establishment of a National Youth Service Corps. This is consistent with a policy statement made in my inaugural address to the nation in January 2006, calling for the creation of a Youth Service Corps. My government, through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, has just concluded the first cycle of a pilot project of a youth voluntary service program. This program included 200 youth providing services in the areas of education and health in 6 of our 15 political subdivisions, which we called counties. Recruitment for the second phase is ongoing. We realize, however, that the number of slots available is far too small to accommodate our enormous needs. But again, service learning as an institutional approach to engage young people into altruism is a new phenomenon in our country and requires a good deal of technical, material, and financial resources. Liberia is at the moment overwhelmed with post-conflict challenges, and we are constantly struggling to prioritize our priorities. We therefore welcome your partnership and support in developing and implementing a coherent policy framework on youth service. I wish you well in your deliberations in Paris and welcome future collaboration on making youth service a priority pillar in Liberia, particularly, and throughout Africa more generally. Have a good meeting, and thank you.